Hello and welcome back to David's World. And we have the second TV license letter. Now, this one was a one which I asked them to send on the grounds that their website is a complete and utter mess and very hard to use. So, I thought, well, we'll ask for it and see how long it takes to come. This is actually the letter for the refund of my TV license. I paid lump sum at October. It was the end of October. I don't remember the date, the number on it, but just say October. And so this is what comes. They send you one envelope with the date but no stamp, so you have to put your own stamp on, which costs a bloody fortune nowadays just to send any letter. This is the letter that they sent, which has, of course, starts off with my name, and that this is dated the 4th of March. They actually put a date on this one, the 4th of March. My address, and it starts off with "Dear," and my name. Thank you for your recent TV license refund inquiry. Please find enclosed the refund application form. It doesn't actually say form, it just says refund application for your completion. Nothing like using long words and just, are you trying to get people to not understand what the hell you're saying? Fill the form out. It would be much easier. We've given you a form to fill out to get your refund. Yeah. Section 2 tells you how to complete the form. You asked to send some evidence support the refund. Now, what damn evidence could I possibly send to support the refund? It's like, yeah, well, I phoned up and told you I don't need it. What else can I send? What physically can I send you to show you I don't watch live TV? That bit is a bit stupid. Okay, please note if you are moving and are covered by another TV license and address, you will need to include your current address details on the form. Please send us the form as quickly as possible. Well, that's an unusual encouragement. As this will affect the amount you receive, a reply envelope is provided. If you have anything, you go to the website and refund help. We look forward to hearing from you. I doubt that you do, but there you go. Yours sincerely, nobody. There is no signature, there is no name, there is nothing, not printed anywhere. It just says yours sincerely, TV licensing. So, if you have sight problems and you require this information in Braille, phone. How am I supposed to read this letter if I have sight problems and I need it in Braille to physically even see the telephone number? If you are deaf, I don't know how that would affect me filling a form in, but there you go. If you are Welsh, well, that's cruel, isn't it? Yeah. If you're Welsh, if you're Scottish, or if you're Northern Ireland, it's only the Welsh. Why? Don't pick on the Welsh. They are quite capable of reading English. They do get that taught in their schools. So that is the letter and the envelope, and we now have the form. It's looks like one single sheet. Yep, there's nothing more to it. It's one double-sided like a whole pile of writing. There's just a whole pile of writing on the back. You don't fill out any bit of that. So now, if I can get this to focus on it, I haven't filled this form out. See, it's a TV license application refund at the top. Your usual name, address. We then go down to the reason you're asking for a refund. So you have the first one, I don't require a TV license. The second one, I am covered by another TV licence, or I purchased the TV licence in error. Well, that should be interesting. How many people tick that third one? I was just out and browsing the internet and I came across TV licence and I thought I'd just buy it for the fun of it. I can't see how anyone, So it asks for the reasons and comments and tick if you attached anything. I still can't see what you can physically send them. Does it see what we can physically send them? What are they asking for? What section? If we could look in section 2, no longer need a license. Right. Reason, comments. Attach the original license. Why do you need my license when I physically give you my name, my address, and the license number goes here with its expiry date? Why do I need now to take a picture of the license which you control and you know that I have, because I give you the number for it? Now you want me to send a bit of the license. Original license and a photocopy of one piece of evidence support the date from which you say you no longer need the license. That puzzles me. How are you going to do this site? Yep. Come on, work it out. What piece of information? How can you send them something physical that you don't watch television and you haven't on the certain date onwards? Do you take a picture of your empty space where your television used to be? Do you take a picture of your aerial being pulled down by a herd of elephants? Do you take a picture of your television aerial being cut? I'm puzzled on what the hell you can send them that is any physical thing saying, I don't use the service. That's as weird as it gets. So the third part, after I wouldn't send them anything. Refund payment details, which is your bank details. So you give them that. I did not give them my bank details because I refused to give them my bank details in case they can find a way to draw money out of my bank. So instead, I asked for a check because then they can't get information on my bank details and anything like that. And then you just sign the bottom and send it off. Now, the reason why this is not filled out for me is that I actually, after this, thought I'll have a look and see what it's like online, because I'm going to have to pay postage to send it in the envelope. And I don't agree with that, I don't want your service, so I have to pay to tell you I want my money back. You should be sending my money back without me having to ask for it. So I went online and I started the online forms. I got all the way to the end and said, okay, now print it off, sign it and send it back to us. Huh? Why can't I submit it to you? I filled it out. Why can't I submit it online? You do many other forms online. You don't have to print them off, sign them and still send them to you. So I downloaded it and I left it. But weirdly enough, something weird happened. I got an email. We have arranged your refund. I'm going, right, well, why the hell was I asked to fill out this form for my refund? And somehow you're now, a couple of days after I'd filled that form online, I've now heard from you and the refund is this amount and is being sent to us. It's puzzling as hell, but there you go. So, that is the TV refund license. I don't see why you have to fill it out. You should just be able to simply say, I want it to stop from today, and they should automatically, without you asking or giving any excuse, because you've already told them why you don't need your TV license. So having to fill out another form is a bit over the top and stupid. You know, it's different if you're paying weekly or monthly for it, or well, you've got it expires at the end of the month, then we don't pay it back to you. But you've paid the whole year, so I've got several months to get back. So once you cancel, we see you cancelled, you have a credit up to a certain date, we'll refund you automatically. That's what they should do. Shouldn't send out letters, they shouldn't make you fill out forms, because the forms are pointless. Really, they are. You've already told them why you don't need a TLV licence, so why the hell should you have to fill it out on a piece of paper and tell them again? So, thank you for watching, and we'll come back when we get our cheque. Bye for now.